Welcome back then everybody to the Dash for Cash Ipswich Car Club. There's a bit of bumper cars going on. I pointed the camera just at the right time, goodness me. I think it was Maxie Walton or Jackson Burns probably that slowed him right up. But this is heat number 2 for the Cadet 9s. On track will be, and not in this order necessarily, McKaylee, Burns, Santin, Cooper, Rinaldi, McNeil, Sitterlin, Burns, Burke, Kasur, Walton, Colangelo and Oliver. And now I'll tell you who's from the front when they come round. Our timing system doesn't do that for me, unfortunately, but it is the number 27 of Luke Rinaldi from the front. Alongside him, the 31, that should be Jensen Burns. Second row, I can see Jackson Cooper. Oh, I think that's Rinaldi on the far side. On we continue, alrighty. Nice pedestrian pace this time. We'll call it when they've done the first flyer. Burns, though, from the front with Rinaldi. Will it be Luke in the 27? Jensen in the 31, who gets the whole shot. Nice pedestrian pace. Onlookers on the grandstand, getting ready to go. Do we go? Green light racing. Yes, we do. Breezes through the middle. Goes to 27. Rinaldi gets the whole shot. Through he comes. Back towards us then. Through 2, through 3, into the flip-flop. Burns in hot pursuit as they go through, and Cooper's into 3rd. That must be the 23 behind them of Basilio McKaylee. Round we come then, up towards, closing the door already is Rinaldi. He knew that he was going to try and go through. Burns was going to have a go straight away at Patrice's. Couldn't quite get the job done, but he really showed his nose. Rinaldi just shut the door on him. Down the back straight they go for the first flying lap, and look at the run he's got. Breezes through to the inside, and through to the front goes Burns. Cooper's gone with him, but Cooper's had to cut back, and now he's going to do it from the outside in 13. Cooper, will he have the line in the kink? I think he will. Through he goes, he's got it, yes he has. Cooper's gone through to 2nd. So it is Burns, then Cooper, then Rinaldi, then McKaylee, Sitterlin, Walton, then it's Burke, then Burns, as they all stream through the flip-flop together. Off at the back of the minute is Oliver. Oh no, that's Jackson Burns, I think that's the 3. Jackson Burns has had a drama at the back. Oh no, it's one gone round as well, I think that's Santin. Oh, what a draw, no, one of the Burns has stopped. He stopped. Disaster. On we continue though. Marshals are in attendance as they come flying down the back straight. It will still be Jensen Burns out front as he goes through Howard's on his 2nd flyer. Jackson Cooper in hot pursuit, the snooze.com 98 driver. And it's side by side in 13. Side by side. McKaylee and Sitterlin. Who's going to come through? Cannot tell. It's a 3-way. Goodness me, for 3rd, 4th and 5th. It is on for young and old between those, so through goes Burns and Cooper, then McKaylee, Rinaldi, Sitterlin. It is on, and it is the 23 of McKaylee that's hanging on to 3rd at the moment. Through he goes, Rinaldi right there with him, up towards Patrice's they come. Sitterlin right there, Kasua closing in on them. Jackson Burns has got going, so it must be Max Walton that's out. The 68 cart is stranded in the speed bowl. Look at the pace of Kasur. Kasur, is he going to close up on Rinaldi? Not quite this time. Through have gone the leaders already through Howard's. On to 12 and 13 goes Burns. Then Cooper getting his head down as low as he can go. Clear space now for Basilio McKaylee. Into the kink they've all gone. Back towards us. Calling as they come through. Burns, Cooper, then McKaylee, then Rinaldi, Sitterlin, Kasur, then Burns, and then it's Burke and McNeil locked together. Following there is the 13 of Ewan Oliver. Round goes Oliver through Crane Hotline into the speed bowl. The number 13 of Oliver, hammering that 13p plate as much as he can. Through he goes, through Patrice's, but back with the leader then. Down the back straight already. Completing a 4th lap this time round. It is still Burns from Cooper. The gap, 0.571 last time round. Watch for it this time. See if it's closing down. Over the start-finish line they go. 0.574 is now 0.479. He's closing in and closing in slowly is Cooper. Cooper on Burns through the flip-flop onto chain brake. Oh, big slide there. Michele's not out of it yet. And look at those 4 behind. Citylin, Rinaldi, Kasur and Burns. It is on between these 4 as they all come up to Patrice's. Almost together. Still Luke Rinaldi hanging on from Citylin. Then Kasur and Burns are side by side. Side by side, but Burns is on the outside. He's gone past. Burns gets another spot. He's up to 6. Jackson Burns is on the charge. He's got himself to 6. Whoa, he was nearly 5th. He had a real good look then. But Kasur and Citylin, he might just go through soon. Back they come then. The leaders already through. Onto the kink. Burns. 5 laps completed. And that 4-way is still going right there. Through 2 and 3 as the leaders come through. Burns, Cooper, then Michele. And now look at these 4 locked together. Rinaldi, just from Citylin, from Burns, from Kasur. Nothing between the 4 of them. And that's for 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th, remember. Oh, 3 wide almost. They all tried to go up the inside. Rinaldi shut the door. Citylin shut the door. Burns had nowhere to go. And now they're down to DTE. Up on the inside, though, has gone Kasur. Kasur's gone through on Burns yet again. Not giving up on that spot just yet. But whoa, Burns tried. Couldn't quite come back. On we go then. Down the start-finish line, it's still Burns. Holding on out front. Cooper's getting the big wave from team headquarters at snooze.com. They're giving him the hurry up. He's really got to push. 0.632 is the gap. Burns, Cooper, Michele, and now look at these 4 still at it. It's still Rinaldi just from Citylin. Now Kasur and Burns. And down they go through the speed bowl. Back up towards us at Patrice's. And look at that on the back, McNeil. He's caught them. McNeil has caught them. Now they're all gone. Citylin's gone back too. Citylin, disaster. No speed out of Patrice's. He's gone back 2 spots. Huge drama there for the number 49. Into Howards they've gone. The leader's already gone through. White flag has been shown. Almost 3 wide in Howards. It's now a 5-way. It's all come together. This is huge. Rinaldi though, still hanging on. Where did Burns come from? Burns has got up the inside of 3 of them. Unbelievable. Still they're at it. Into the flip-flop. Leaders have gone through. But now Rinaldi has Jackson Burns all over him. And look at that. The 89 of Kasur has got himself up. One Burns through again. Oh, not quite. He had a real good look, did Burns. Can't quite make it stick. Through they go through Patrice's. But back with your leader. Jensen Burns in the 31. Already into Howards for the last time. Checkered flag awaits for the Z course driver. Round they come through 12. Onto 13. Still Rinaldi holds on to 4th. But your winner, Cadet 9, Heat 2. Jensen Burns. 2nd, Jackson Cooper. 3rd, Basilio Michele. 4th, Jackson Burns. Where did he come from? 4th was Jackson Burns. 5th was Luke Rinaldi. 6th, Kasur. 7th, McNeil. 8th was Citylin. And I think I should have Kai Burke coming round to take 9th. This should be Kai, is it? It's actually the number 2. That's Colangelo come through. Well done to the Cadet 9 driver.